Boy, gal are dangerous, fam. Man for tread carefully around gal. Don't be scared of girls. But live life with a sense of paranoia when it comes to gal. Tread carefully. Gal will put you in an early grave. For real. No joke, fam. So I made that video the other day talking about the honey trap thing. And someone come underneath the comment section of that video and says something about this is why men are staying single. I hope, obviously, when a man says this is why men are staying single, it just means they're just dating with no commitment. Because there's certain man, they're done with gal. Like I've met gal who have told me they're done with men. I remember one time when I used to go to that uni up in Notting Hill. There was one girl that was working in McDonald's. She looked like she was like black African, yeah? But she claimed to be from Brazil. So she was working behind the till. I said to her, boom, like, what's your number, innit? Yeah, she was like, I don't give out my number. So I'm like, how the hell do you get to know men? How do you chat to a man? She's like, I don't. I'm like, what do you mean you don't talk to men? I'm done with men. So she swang the other way, innit? Yeah. You don't want to be one of them types of people. There's certain girls right now, the reason why they're lesbian is not because from day one when they hit puberty, they've had attraction to women. No, they're done with men. So now they've removed men from their dating life. So now they've gone that way. There's certain man, they just stop dating women. They just don't deal with women completely. They just turn like, what they call it, like asexual or something. You don't want to be one of them, man, there, innit? But man, when they're dealing with women, always have a sense of paranoia and that. Don't be shook. Not about being shook. Always have a sense of paranoia. And just know, say that woman can put you in an early grave. Tread carefully, bro. So you seen that video talking about, when I was talking about the honey trap thing. Man, for tread carefully in that. I met one tenant, one gal, and she told me, her ex drove through the back of her garden, through the fence, jumped out the car, two of his brethren, stabbed up her current boyfriend in the head. This is the madness. These are the things that can happen to you when you're dealing with certain gal. Trash gal, obviously. That ain't happening to no man, really, who is dealing with a gal who's a lawyer or a doctor and that. You never know. There's certain man, there's man in jail right now, middle class man, high flying man that are in jail for murder because they killed their wife or they killed their wife's lover on the side piece of that. It does happen, innit? But typically, if a man is going to get mashed up over a gyal, it's because it's over some hood thing, fam. Trust me, I know, fam. Even think about it just before I made this video, which inspired me to make this video. Certain of the wars that are ongoing today, the root of the war is over a gal in a club. Yeah, man, hear about them South youths and that. Ends going back and forth. The war's been going on for 20 plus years, blood. Over a gal in the club. Even a certain man that I was rolling with, I'm sure the origins of this thing between us, man, and man from around the corner, literally, on the other side of the border, I'm sure it was over a gal in school. Some little dispute, whatever. Something kicked off over a football game. So, you know, like in school, secondary schools, you got schools that are playing each other in football games and that. I'm sure there was some dispute over a gal. And then, obviously, the man them are bucked up on a football game. Is kicked off. Now, there's an ends war going on. Because them man, they go to this school on that side of town. And them man, they go to this school on that side of town. Now, there's a war going on in year 11. Now, we spilled out into college and that. Now, there's the youngers who's, you get me, when us man was all 17 and that, they were 7 years old. Now, they're carrying on the war, fam. I'm not saying women are bad, but a lot of the wars that's going on is because of gal right now. Gal can be dangerous, fam. You could go and link a girl. You could get a girl's number in the club or out on road, whatever, innit? Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Where you from? I'm from Hackney, innit? Cool, give me a number, innit? Boom. Cool. Start chatting to it. So, yeah, like, she can even say, yeah, you know, I got a free yard, innit? You know, like them teenage days and that, innit? Yeah, I got a free yard. You want to come? Yeah. Well, whereabouts in Hackney you from again? Oh, I live on London Fields Estate. Long. You'll be going down there to lay something down. You might end up getting laid out, fam. Trust me, blood. And it's not even directly her who's a problem, but she's just a girl that lives on an estate where you go around there. If you're somebody and that, yeah, if you look like you're something, yeah, you're gonna have problems around there. Trust me. Certain ends they're not a walk through. You can go to Hackney and you'll be alright. But if you go on the estates and that, no, it's long, fam. It's long, fam. Gal are dangerous, blood. Gal don't even physically have to touch you, or because there's gal that have pitched their boyfriends. Don't get twisted. There's gal out here who have got their boyfriends or their husbands and that killed. Don't get twisted. They done it themselves, or they orchestrated for them to get killed and that. But certain girls can just whisper something, text you something mad, have your chest beating like a fucking drum. I missed my period. It's been 3 weeks. Boop, 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 boop. You never heard so much bass in your chest. If you're a man that takes life seriously, if you're some idiot that just goes around breeding up gal when you're on your 10th baby mum and if a girl tells you that she missed her period, it's like, okay, probably number 11 on the way. But if you're a man that takes life seriously and you're a man of substance and that, well, that shit there can be scary, fam. Like I said, man for live life with a sense of paranoia when it comes to gal and everybody in general. Tread carefully. Don't be scared of gal, but tread carefully in that. Because when the Me Too thing was in like full effect, when every woman was coming out, I think he done something to me back 10 years ago, innit? Fuck it. He done this or whatever. The man, not in this country, but in America, the man was scared, you know. There was man pulling out pieces of paper and setting up. Certain man, what they were doing was, obviously, they need to have home advantage, yeah? And not in a way where they're trying to... Anyway, let me just explain. So the man needed to have home advantage. You know what they were doing? They were setting up cameras in their yard, yeah? To record and document everything, just in case. The man there were making women sign contracts to say that they consent. Blood, you think I'm dealing with gal to the point? You think I'm going to be pulling out contract for a gal to sign? Come on, man. Fuck that, blood. That's what the man were doing in America. The man was so shook, they were pulling out contracts for girls to sign, fam, because they were scared, blood. Nah, I would never go that far. Yeah, man, for protect themselves and that, but you know, I feel like only certain man will fall victim to this thing, really. By and large, it'll only be certain man, just neeks, really, man, that will fall victim to this thing, for the most part. Obviously, you have a couple man that were, you get me, they probably were that guy, and unfortunately, they fell victim. Get me? I made, like I said, the honey trap video. I don't know who he was, but he looked like he was a somebody. He wasn't some any old neek and that. I mean, man could fall victim to this thing, blood. Some youth, the other day, fam, jail. I don't know, I think his gal was cheating on him. So his girl set up the guy that she was cheating with. The boyfriend come around and off the youth. Imagine that. So a life was taken and another life is sitting behind bars and that. It's long, blood. All over gal. All over gal, blood. Man, you need to be careful. With girls, you have to just, first and foremost, don't deal with trash gal. If you do, if you find yourself dealing with trash gal, just live life with definitely a sense of paranoia. Because fam, it could come back to bite you, fam. Definitely. But yeah, I would never be one of them guys. They were pulling out contracts and setting up cameras and them things there. Nah, fam. Like I'm saying, there's certain wars that's going on to today. Like there's certain youths, they don't even know the origins of this thing, fam. And their war that they're fighting is over initially a gal in a club. It might not even be gal. It could be gal. Come on, there must be a war that's going on right now where they're beefing over gal. But it could just be over something done where a man step on a man's trainers and that's it. Something gets punched, then next thing you know, there's back and forth between man. Something gets dropped and that's it. Now we can't squash this beef, but it's been going on for 20 years. It's been going on for 20 years, man. But that's it for today, man. Don't be scared of gal, but just live life with a little sense of paranoia and that. And yeah, tread carefully when it comes to gal. Because gal will take, yeah. So what we spoken about so far? Gal setting up, man. You're going to link a gal. You might get mashed up, not because she set you up, just because of the area. Ex-boyfriend turning nuts and that. You could get married and a gal will come clean you out. I saw a post today, earlier on the Shade Bar, and this girl, so a man got married to a woman, I think he's a footballer, filed for divorce. Now she's trying to take him for everything and that. But he done it smart. He put everything in his mum's name. 80% of the P's that he gets from football goes in his mum's account. And then when he needs to buy stuff, he gets his mum to make the purchases for him. He done it fucking smart, blood. Man, this is what I'm saying. These are the tactics These are the ways that man have to be scheming and that to live a normal life with gal. It's not right, fam. It's not right, blood. And like all of this is what I'm saying. That's why I don't believe in this marriage thing. I'm not signing no prenup, fam. I don't do full half service. Man, do full service, blood. I don't do things half-heartedly. But I'm not getting married to no girl, but making her sign a prenup and that. Fuck that. Certain man think they're smart as well. And it backfires. One of my people was them. He must have flew to Greece. Him and all the people them from UK flew over to Greece to see some people them get married and that. Plane ticket, holiday, you get me, hotel booked, everything, blood. For the flipping groom, the night before the wedding, you know what the groom did? Here, I need you to sign this prenup. Try sneak it in the last minute. He tried put in a position where obviously you're gonna go through the wedding, innit? Yeah, you don't want to back out of the wedding at that moment in time. You know what she did? She backed out. She said, no, fuck this. You know, I respect it though. I'm not gonna let no one put me in a position where I can't back out at the last minute because I'm gonna feel the type of way. Yeah, fuck it. The wedding would have ended anyway, innit? You know, like most people now, when they get married, blood, most of them are gonna fucking end the divorce anyway. It's only a matter of time. Our generation and that, blood, man are getting divorced left, right, and centre. Gyal are divorcing man left, right, and centre. It's nothing. It's a joke thing, blood. All marriages is a serious relationship. There's no real difference between a normal relationship and marriage nowadays. The way people are getting divorced and that, it's a joke thing, blood. People from our generation and that, not the people them that are traditional, that truly believe in like, you know, religion and them things there, and they're really, really cultured. Us people that are not that cultured, not that traditional and that, most of us will never ever be like one couple I met. All the people them, Pat and John, they've been married for 60 years, you know. Hardly any of us, Gen Zs, Millennials, whatever you want to write, Gen X, whatever you want to call us, hardly any of us will reach that status. 60 years, fuck 60 years, because some people might not even live that long. 40 years, most people won't reach that status. No way, fam. No way. Most of us from our generation will not reach a 40-year long marriage. No way, fam. Impossible. Because of the way things are, man, are just flimsy, gal are flimsy and that. Anyway, man, that's it for today, man. Man for not be shook a gal, just tread carefully, innit? Stay wise. Done, man.